Hey, good afternoon, Smith family. It's Thursday, August 13th, and time for our weekly newscast. I'm Jen Hilligass, your Inside Sales and Marketing Brand Manager, bringing you the latest news going on here at Smith Transport. So this week, as always, we'll have our Smith Transport Smith-A-Versaries with Rob and Gary coming up. We'll have our photos of the week. Those are photos submitted to us through our social media outlets, and we like to share them all with everyone every week because there are so many and they're all awesome. We're going to have some new items for sale in the store. You're not going to want to miss those. Some really cool, neat items. Safety is here. Jess will be talking to you about a blitz coming up and how much money you could make for breezing through an inspection. And we all want to hear about making more money. So make sure you catch Jess's segment in the news this week. And speaking of money, we also have some company perks we want to share, discounts and places you can save money or get free memberships. So stay tuned for that. I'll have a special guest here with me to talk about some of those company perks. All that and more coming up on the newscast this week. And let's start off with our Smith-A-Versaries.
Hey, welcome to this week's edition of Smith-A-Versaries. And of course, I'm here solo today. And we hope Rob Miller's having a great time out there on vacation, much deserved. You know, Rob and the recruiting department do a wonderful job every week. And, it's a testament to Rob's dedication to his job, and so we want to wish him a happy and great vacation. So there you go, Rob. Okay, starting off this week, we have Donald Kaiser with 30 years. Thank you, Donald, for 30 years of service. Tara Shepley with 11 years. William Bennett, 8 years. Steve Cox, 7 years. Lincoln Kelly, 6 years. Scott Defabal, 5 years. Eric Seifert, 5 years. David Wright, 4 years. Carl Smith-A-Versaries, sorry Carl, that just didn't come out right, 3 years. Abilio Soares, 3 years. Joseph Girardi, 3 years. Michael Watkins, 2 years. Jesus Vega Montijo, 2 years. David Filler, 2 years. And the following have 1 year of service: Mark Ruby, Parker Shepley, Timothy Smith, Robert Fargo, Steve James, and Roger Runyon. So, you know, it's hard for me to do this without Rob because he's such a very integral part of this weekly newscast. But I think I did okay without him this week. Just a note, hey, quick customer update while I'm here. As I'm sure you've all experienced an uptick in hauling Home Depot loads lately. Yeah, that's right. You know, Home Depot is our franchise account of Smith Transport, and it's a pleasure to announce to you that even with the additional volume, we're performing very well. You know, we've been consistently in the top 10 ranking out of 103 carriers, which that's a testament to everybody out there and our support staff in the office. So thank you out there, driver team, for what you're doing. And just remember, if you're on a Home Depot load, it's very, very, very critical that you communicate any delays. Service is why we had the increase in the award, and we're doing very well at that. We want to continue moving on. So again, thank you for what you're doing out there servicing our customers. And you know what, I think the best is yet to come. So thank you very much. And as always, have a safe day out there.
Hi, I'm Brittany from Payroll. Jen says we have to tell you about these company perks that we have to offer. Dave, isn't that right?
Yes. How about Verizon Wireless offers 16% off your bill for Smith Transport employees, and if you do paperless, it's 19%. 3% difference.
And there's one for a subject that none of us want to talk about, so I'll let Dave do it.
Thanks. So on the Smith portal through Cigna, there's free will preparation. Next thing we're going to talk about is fitness. The only thing I'm going to fit is a sandwich in my mouth.
Well, here at Smith Transport, we give our employees a free gym membership with ProCare at both Roaring Spring and Bedford location. And even if you're here on a 34-hour reset, you can go right down the street to the Roaring Spring location and get a workout in.
The link below will tell you how to enjoy private employee discounts for flowers and gifts, travel, entertainment, sports,
electronics, apparel, shoes, beauty, and many, many more.
Take a look at the link below.
Who doesn't like shopping?
Brake Safety Week is just around the corner. It's going to take place from August 23rd through August 29th. Brake Safety Week is part of law enforcement's effort to reduce brake-related crashes by conducting roadside inspections. Last year during International Road Check, brake system and brake adjustment violations accounted for over 45% of all out-of-service violations. This is more than any other vehicle violation category. During last year's Brake Safety Week, 13.5% of all commercial motor vehicles were placed out of service due to brake-related violations. Don't let that happen to you. Checking brake system components is always part of the roadside inspection. However, inspectors will be paying special attention this year to brake hoses and tubing during Brake Safety Week. Performing thorough pre-trip and post-trip inspections are vital, not just during this week, but every day. If you have an issue with your truck or trailer, please be sure to contact us right away so we can get it fixed. If you pick up a trailer that has issues, please don't leave it for the next driver. Make us aware to get any issues corrected. We want to see lots of clean inspections. That's right, we want you to go through an inspections. We have the nicest rides on the road. For every clean inspection during Brake Safety Week, you will receive $50. That's right, $50. So let's get those clean inspections rolling in. I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about hours of service. We are noticing an uptick in the 14-hour rule violations. We need your help to start trending in the right direction. Planning your day is key. You need to figure out where you plan on shutting down, take a few minutes to do some research, and see what's around the area. Waiting until the last minute to find a place to park almost guarantees a violation. Make some calls if you need to. If you find a place to call and see if parking is allowed, talk to other drivers. They may know of a good place to park. Another option is to call in. We may have a customer in the area that allows parking. You'll want to use the resources that are available. If you're beyond your hours of service and get pulled over, CSA points are going to start adding up, not only for the driver but also for the company. It's a lose-lose situation. Most hours of service violations carry a severity weight of 7 points. Doesn't seem that bad, right? 7 points? Well, let's break it down. More than likely, if you're over your 11, you're going to be over on your 14. So if the 11's 7 points and the 14's 7 points, and the time weight since it's new is times 3, 7 times 3 is 21, 21 times 2 is 42 points. So with those two violations, you're going to rack up 42 points, and they're going to stay on your record for 3 years. For the company, it's 2 years. So it takes a long time for those points to drop off. Lots of points on a company's scorecard affects business and potential business. Companies may not want to do business with us because of our score. A few points may not seem too bad, but they add up. Let's do our part to drive those numbers down. I know we can do it. Remember, safety starts with me and you.
I had lots of calls this week from iPhone and iPad users on their Transflo mobile app. They had messages in the chat that were from 2018 or 2019 that were actually from 2020, but the dates were incorrect. I contacted Transflo, and their support team said they did have an update, and there must have been some issues between the iPhone platform with that update, but it would be restored. So I just heard from Gina Musselman that she went into the App Store and downloaded the Transflo mobile app, and it worked this morning. So delete the app, make sure it's completely removed from your phone, go into the App Store and download it, and you should be good to go. So thanks, Gina, for your help, and thanks everyone that called to let us know they were having trouble. I can't help if I don't know, so I appreciate all the calls I received this week so we could get ahead of that. Thank you, everyone.